Disclaimer. We are regular guys who love to talk Bone Thugs and Harmony. We do not represent Bone Thugs or any Bone affiliate. We are also not Bone Thugs experts. The views and information you hear in this podcast may be based on personal opinion. Please feel free to leave corrections and clarifying information in the comments. And enjoy.
And we are the coolest motherfuckers on the planet. But we ain't the type of thugs you take for granted. D.A.S.H in harmony, harmony. D.A.S.H in harmony, harmony. D.A.S.
What's up, y'all? It's Cecil West, beyondtheharmony.com, here with a very special episode of Beyond the Harmony. We're here, man, about to talk about D.A.S.H. Layzie Bone will be on here soon. I'm going to bring my brother Blaze on. We're going to talk a little bit. It's really going down. Tonight's episode brought to you by Beyond the Harmony and the Bone Cult. I know we've been waiting for a big collaboration, and it's that time right now. What's good, everybody? Am I sounding loud and clear out there? Just check my mic. It seems like I am. Unfortunately, Matt and John, this was super last minute of us. So, they couldn't get in. Who knows, though? Maybe you'll see some cameos from them later. Who really knows? But in the meantime, we'll be on. We're going to talk tonight about D.A.S.H, which is dropping July 3rd. Like, we're going in detail. And if you're here waiting, Layzie's coming. Don't think that this is just me or this is just Blaze. Layzie's on standby right now. I just hung up with him. Layzie's coming. We're going to bring Blaze in first. But yeah, man, we're going to talk about D.A.S.H. We're going to talk about Layzie Bone 99, which is going to drop tomorrow. And we've been really hyping it up. Like you see everything we've been doing as a team. We working on the YouTube. We've been working on Layzie's socials. And, this is an exciting time to be, a Layzie Bone fan, to be a Bone fan. And, it's just an honor to be part of it. It's been a pleasure to be working with Lay. And I just want to be clear, too, this isn't the part 2 of the Beyond the Harmony interview with Layzie. This is actually its own standalone thing outside of season 6. So don't worry. We're going to get in your part 2. But tonight is really about D.A.S.H. D.A.S.H is coming July 3rd. We want to make sure it's a big deal. And, we're looking to get the fans behind it because we're going to do some stuff with D.A.S.H that we haven't seen or done with traditional Bone Thug releases, whether it's the group or it's solo records. Like, Lay's really branching out. We're doing some different stuff. So, very excited for us to be able to just get in and do this. Let me just see. All right. Let's see if my man Blaze is ready to come on so we can kind of get into the story and tell y'all what's been really going on. The behind the scenes, man, I got to tell y'all, since Beyond the Harmony weekend, when we was in Florida and K Chill hooked me up with Layzie Bone, it has been a wild 2026. If y'all didn't see it today, the Bone Thugs page shared the Beyond the Harmony interview. You know what I'm saying? Like 2026, it's been crazy, man. And it's a real blessing to be part of it. And I really appreciate all the fans that have been rocking with us. It's been 8 years bringing us here. And I promise you, whether it's Blaze, the Bone Cult, Beyond the Harmony, we're going to do some shit that y'all are not ready for with L-BURNA. Let's see if my man Blaze is ready. Let's go. Blaze, you sideways, bro. There you go. There you go. There you go. Blaze, what's good, bro? Welcome back to Beyond the Harmony. It's been a long time. Hey, but listen, it, it is. It's all about perfect timing. That's what a great man once said. I'm glad though, all the little times that I'm like, yo, Blaze, jump on. Let's like what a beautiful time, what a beautiful thing for us to be able to get into and do here. Um yeah. And knowing something special is about to go down. Like, yeah, I swear, it's just like the universe knew. Like, nah, wait, Cecil and Blaze are gonna have something, and we might as well like jump into it before we bring Burner on, and just kind of get into just like what we got going on, and everything. Like the Beyond the Harmony listeners have kind of followed my path as I've started to work with Layzie a little bit, and we should kind of jump into your piece. They can't hear you. Oh, wow. Okay, check it real quick. Can you?
Test, test,
I
test.
bet they can hear you now. Okay. See, this is why the pre-show before Burner's on is important. It's good though
Yeah.
because Blaze didn't say anything important yet.
Yeah.
So what I was saying is let's jump in and kind of talk about how you got in, how we what you're doing, how you got mixed into the situation, and kind of what we got cooking.
Oh, okay. Well, I got mixed into the situation from this man here. So I get a call one day and Cecil's like, hey, like Lay needs help with this. And I know you're the man for it. This being the Shopify store. And of course, I'm not gonna say no. And I'm like, hell yeah, let's get it.
Yeah.
And first off, I appreciate you for even thinking about me. And two, I didn't realize, like, I always knew Lay was down to earth, but I didn't realize how dope he really was
Yeah, bro.
until, you know what I'm saying, we linked. And I'm like, God damn, man, this dude cool as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Humble. Um, even he said it. He don't carry himself like a star. You know what I'm saying? And we all know who he is and who he is to us. But he's actually like really easy just to talk to and very open to hear my ideas and I let everything out. I mean, I think everybody knows how deep I go and how I ramble. It's a lot, OCD, ADHD. He listened, and yeah, man, the automation, the coding, Claude, really taking everything up 100 times. You know what I mean? Like to the max.
Yeah.
I feel like there's 20 of me now. So I was able to do things efficiently, but also, things that I've always been a person to where I'm not listening to no. If somebody did it, I can do it. So we got something real special as soon as you get on the website. I don't want to give too much, but it's something that we built. It gives you a discount. Let's just say that, but it's really dope. It's like Layzie Bone Thugs branded, and it's dope. And I wouldn't have been able to build that without the tools that I have now and the knowledge that I have now. The music player, which I really want Layzie to get into that, but to give y'all a briefing of that is, yeah, we have Spotify, we have iTunes, but I guess you guys don't know. Any artist in this chat knows what those checks look like. It don't matter if you got a million streams, 50 million streams. It's a very small percentage of what you could actually see. Like in this case, I would rather have 5,000 people buy a product from me than 2 million people stream that same product.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. You know what I mean? And Layzie, he kept on saying direct to consumer. I watched the Drink Champs interview and he said it again. And I'm like, we could do this. You know, these are ideas that I've had along the way. And then even when I brought it to him, he's like, man, this is exactly what I've been trying to do, what I've been telling everybody that needs to happen. And again, I'm not gonna say no. And I'm like, it can happen. And let's make it happen.
Yeah.
So
Man.
the music player is bigger than just a now thing. What we want to do is we want to expand it to where I know everybody heard that Bone has 50 plus songs, right? I just want everybody to imagine this. Layzie Bone, the whole catalog, everybody, you know, or it could go individual, it could go group, anything. They're dropping a song every month, you know, and it's a subscription base. You have access to the song, exclusive content, whatever else. You know, actually the really big picture, and this ain't no ice cream dream. I can build this shit, is having a whole Bone social media. You know, we got, what is it, 30 something thousand in BT&H board. I think 20,000 in freaking the Bone Cult. Beyond the Harmony has 100 and something thousand now. Like, imagine that as a social media platform, but it's Bone.
Yeah.
You know, it's
under the umbrella. Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Everybody, how we talk in the groups, everybody is right here. And how we used to have the think tank, I honestly wasn't around for that. You know, I was a Bone fan, but I wasn't in those think tanks. But now, imagine those think tanks being somewhere where Bone actually has access to, and they can read it, and they're like reverse engineering. They're like, okay, there's a majority rules. They want this. You know what I'm saying? It helps them as a brand also.
Yeah.
And having full control.
And it's an interesting thought, and I'd be interested to see what the chat thinks about, you know, would you be down for a subscription service if you knew, you know, every month you're gonna get exclusives, and even further than that, right? Is like, hey, we're gonna know the songs in advance. Maybe just off the titles, we let y'all vote on which one, just based on what the title is, and so there's a lot of different things. And
well, imagine things like every month Lay goes live when he's recording. You know what I'm saying? The inside of when he's in the studio recording. We've only had that on, you know, when they go live here and there now. And back in the day when we bought those DVDs, you know, during Resurrection and all that, you know, we got those clips. But imagine being right there and we know, okay, every Friday or every whatever, he's going to be in the studio and we get to look at the whole process, the whole artistic process. Yeah. And he can, and they can, they can bounce ideas and say, you know, this is how I'm writing my song. Like the real art, the people who care. And I know a lot of us care about that, you know, to get into the mind of, because it's, well, it's like, you know, you have people who do art, and then you have the people who are amazing geniuses at the art they do, and to get into their mind and see how all of that comes about for the people who appreciate that is very not entertaining, but it's very motivating. It's very it opens up your mind of how to approach things. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if anybody thinks that deep, but that's how I look at it. Is like, you know, if I could be a fly on the wall when Layzie was writing Mind of a Soldier, you know what I'm saying? Like I wish, you know, just to see when that thought came to his head, you know, the hook, the chorus.
And you know, there's options similar, like a Patreon and stuff, but like this is like taking it the next level for you guys and taking a Patreon and completely tailoring it to what you as a Bone fan wants.
But listen, again, Patreon, not to cut you off, but Patreon, I told him this, no matter what, unless you build it from the ground up, you still have a middleman.
For sure. Right.
You know what I mean? But building it from the ground up, I mean, you'll always have credit card fees and things like that, but you're cutting out Patreon, you're cutting out whoever is going to build it for you, whoever has the platform, we don't need it anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And I think too, what's cool about this is it'll get you guys more in touch with Burna in a way that Instagram and stuff just doesn't allow you, because he's literally going to be tapped in to this app in a different way than he is on his socials. So, you know, we're excited about the app. LazzyBone99.com. It drops tomorrow. Are we? Do we?
No, 12 a.m. I'm gonna wait till Lay gets on, and we're gonna have that talk live. Like, we're gonna see, are we gonna do Eastern time or Western? Because if we choose Eastern, I can go hit the switch.
All right. Well,
let's
see.
I'm trying to keep up with the. I see the chat. My chat's cut off a little bit. I saw something that I wanted to say something about. What did they say? They say, oh, I missed it.
It's always moving, bro. It moves quick.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
Yeah.
Oh, they said something about we should have the option to download it in FLAC. Right now, the album, when you get the player, you can download it. The whole album is downloadable. We have it, the actual album, even digital, won't release until July 3rd. So I have time to make that happen. If I've seen somebody else comment about that, so if y'all want that, I'll figure it out. You know, I'll figure out how to make the FLAC version. I honestly don't even know the technical side of FLAC. I don't know what that is. I mean, I do know because I've had to do it before, but I left it up to whatever. But I will figure it out, and I will make that happen if y'all really want that.
Let's see if Burna is ready to roll. I shot him a couple messages. Let's see.
He said the labels won't like this. You're damn right. They're gonna get me like Michael.
Burna.
My brethren.
Layzie, what's up? All right, I got you sideways. I need you to spin the I need you to spin around. There we go. There we go. Maybe there we go. Perfect. There it is. There it is.
Let me tighten that up right quick.
All right.
Sorry about that.
You good. Burna, welcome back to Beyond the Harmony. It's been a quick ride, man. We got you back here real quick, but we're doing something a little different tonight. Something outside of the normal, and got you back on fast so we could talk. We talked briefly in the interview about, you know, D.A.S.H, everything that was going on, but even since the interview, D.A.S.H and the web store, everything's evolved a lot, even since, you know, just our interview we did, and that's just a month ago. We're closing in July 3rd, so we're less than a month out from D.A.S.H, and we're less than, you know, just a couple hours. Blaze was just saying that we're not 100% sure on if we're gonna go at midnight West Coast or what, but the LazzyBone99.com site, it's about to drop, bro. How do you feel about it?
I mean, you know what I mean? When you put a lot of work into things, man, it's like your baby, you know, it's like having a child, you know what I'm saying? You proud of it. You happy that it made it to the world safely, you know what I mean? Made it through all the complications and all the situations that arise when you're trying to do something that's, you know, so near and dear to your heart. So I'm excited, man. I can't wait to show the world what's going on with the D.A.S.H project, man. The website is off the hook, the album off the hook, and you know, what more can I ask for?
When we first started talking about the new LazzyBone web store, because of course, you know, it's like you already got a web store, but you wanted to do something more special, more unique, and we started talking about the web store. How are you feeling about it, looking at it now? Like, is this the way you visioned it? Is this everything that you wanted it to be in terms of like the look, the feel, the presentation, even the merch that's being offered, the initial merch? Because of course we're gonna go big. We're doing a lot of merch, but the initial merch, how are you feeling on it?
Well, man, basically, you know, it's like, you know how you beyond the harmony?
Yeah.
it's beyond my expectations. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I gotta give shots out to Blaze, man, because he really came in and helped me organize the store. You know, brought my vision to life, man. And you know, I gotta give shots out to a lot of people throughout this little segment that we're doing. And but most definitely, man, I just feel like this thing, you know, it's about the ownership of it. It's about the legacy. It's about building directly with my people. You know what I mean? It's the same energy as East 99 St. Clair, but a brand new chapter in my life and really a brand new chapter for Bone Thugs too, you know. So it's like just building for the future, man, getting closer and closer to leaving a legacy that'll be untouchable forever, man.
So let's talk a little bit about the app, because you talked about the app a little bit in my interview. You talked about it on Drink Champs. It's been something that, you know, you've been thinking about for a while, but now it's about to be, you know, it's about to be here. Uh, what I would say is, how do you feel about the app now, and where do you think the app is going? Like, this isn't just a one-off for the D.A.S.H project. Like, this is like going to be an evolving thing. So where do you want to bring this app?
I mean, like really, like this is the start. The optics of it off the rip is like I said more than I expected. But I think it's going. I think we're creating the future of independent music. You know what I'm saying? I think we building for our real fans, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a place that it feel connected to the legacy, and it's about the ownership in it. You know, 33 years in the game. I've been on so many record labels. I've been through so many independent albums with the DSPs and things like that. And to be able to have complete total ownership of everything is something that I'm looking forward to, and building a platform that I could share with my fans. You know what I'm saying? Like that they could become a part of, that they could feel connected to, is really my chance. You know, I've been bucking against the machine for a long time. It's been us against the machine. So my thing is to really like build a place that's safe for our fans, that they could share in the wealth, you know what I mean, that they could share in the prosperity of it. And people been down, our fans, our fan been down for us for so long, man. It's about time that we can directly communicate to them without a middleman involved in no capacity. You know what I'm saying? So there's no confusion. There's not no scattered links, man. It's, you know, no waiting on somebody else's platform. Everything under one roof, like I envisioned it in 1994 when Easy E said we gonna shut this motherfucker down. It took this long. It took us to go through all the growing pains to get here, but this is where I always wanted to be, with everything bone. So I'm trying to kick in the door. Lazy bone, trend set, always. That type of vibe.
So something that I see people asking, and you know, maybe we clear it up, is, will D.A.S.H and future projects, are they gonna be available on platforms like, you know, Spotify and iTunes, or are they gonna be exclusive to the app?
I mean, they absolutely, first of all, they gonna be exclusive to the apps because, like I said, it's a direct line between me and you. Whoever paying attention, whoever watching this right now, we directly connected now. You know what I mean? So it's exclusive at first. And then of course, you know, people who really don't get the vision and everything, we'll put it on DSPs after we get our investment back, after people understand, you know, that this is a business first. You know, it costs money to make money, and it costs me every day to run this studio I'm in. It costs me every day to work with the geniuses that I've been working with. So of course I need it to be exclusive, but I want to give it to my true fans first, and then I set it out there for everybody else to discover.
And I think something that we can do as well is, even when it goes, or even not just this project, as we release projects through the app, something that we can look at doing is there may be app exclusive songs that even when it goes over to Spotify or it goes over to YouTube, there's going to be some stuff that's only on the app.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's the good thing about it. You hit it right on the button. The exclusivity of it. You know what I mean? Every month, every week, every 2 weeks, however, as much as I want to give, I can put it out there the way I want to. You know what I mean? So that's what this is about. Exclusive, direct to my consumer, direct to my fan, um, giving, being able to give them things that's that the creativity comes directly to us. So the app is where you come to get, I might want to give away some tickets to the shows, man. I might want to give away a pair of house shoes. I might want to, do all kind of exciting things that I was never able to do being signed to a label. You know what I'm saying? So this right here put you in my living room and me in your living room, bottom line.
You had mentioned the house shoes. There's been a little bit of advertisement for it, but let's jump into that because people have been asking and everything, and that's just one of the unique products that it's going to come to Layzie Bone 99. You're doing a lot of new shit, including the shoes, right? So.
Right.
Tell the fans a little bit about the shoes, where this shoe line will go, and if you got anything else that's like really unique that you can tell people about that'll be coming.
And everything about what I'm doing is unique. You know what I mean? My shoes, I always wanted to have my own shoe just like a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like since LL Cool J had troops back in the days. So my house shoes, of course, if you follow me, then you know my last name is House. So my house shoes, I'm gonna have house coats. I'm gonna be able to sell my Layzie Bone pajamas. I'm gonna be able to sell my blankets because everything they got to do with lazy and sleepy and lay back and smoke a blunt, I'm gonna be able to give that to you. You know what I mean? Like I just got something in the mail today. Let me floss for you one time. Hold up.
Okay. Little bit of exclusive going on.
Am I
Shit ain't
still
even
on?
open yet.
My
I was
audio
running
still?
late because I went to my mailbox to see what I got. So my pillows, I'm laid back, I'm chilling,
Hey.
I'm East 99 type vibe, They big, they nice, they go on your sofa. So things like that, my ashtrays, my they come like this, you know what I mean? Fresh packaged up. You put the pillow inside so you can wash the pillow, the pillowcase. You know what I mean? I got the exclusive merch that'll be only available on here, like shirts and shit. I ain't even opened this stuff up yet. I
Let's
promise you
go.
they just came in and they come on time. It's one of my favorite ones so I can show these motherfucking muscles. You understand me?
I think
Yeah.
too, let's talk a little bit about that, Lay, which is something you and I talked about as we were talking about, the web store. And then when we brought Blaze on, I know Blaze has been talking to you about it, is in the past, a lot of these ventures haven't been directly in your hands, whether it was the Bone store or even like Layzie Gear. Like there's been other cooks in the kitchen, and so sometimes I know that it hasn't delivered to the fans the way you wanted, but this is different. This is like you're plugged in. So it's like the expectations I know for you are really high in this situation because now finally, like the number one assassin is the number one guy in control of the L-BURNA brand.
Right. Well, I had to start somewhere, man. It's no knock to, you know, Layzie Gear. I got my jewelry over there. I got things, that that I have in other places and ventures that I did throughout my career that, I still use and utilize some of these things. You know what I mean? But at the same time, to be able to make this shit for myself, fresh off the press, man, it's exhilarating because I don't have to worry about if it's coming back right. I don't have to worry about if it's gonna be on time when my people's order them. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all locked in. The store, the website, everything is so you know, it's 2026. Everything is so digitized now that it's scheduled on time. And it just give me the control that, you know, I can holler directly with my peoples if they feel dissatisfied. They don't have to go through another channel to figure out, oh, well, my shirt was too little. Can I switch that? Or, you know what I mean? Like my customer service is so much more better, will be much more better. And it'll get better and better as I grow this thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like to have this control, you know, to cut out the middleman per se, but to also have the confidence that I can deal with my people in a way that they won't be dissatisfied on no level. I know what I do with the music. I know what Bone do with the music, but everything that come along with that is A1. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it, man. It's just everything being under one roof. It's everything is connected to the legacy, and it's just a place that we can keep growing over time, man, and we grow together. You know, it's official merch, it's music, it's updates, it's drops, it's exclusive access. And let me say, it's exclusive access, man, to your boy. That's what I mean. So that's why I'm excited because it took years to get here. So I'm just ecstatic about this shit, man. And I want my people to feel it. And like I said, it's me against the machine right now. You know, we still got partners in different places, but I'm doing this solo. And for 33 years, I had to share my profits and shit like that, man. And it's hard when you got to do that. You don't see all your money, you know. Record companies want to do you wrong. They give you 12% on the dollar and 12 cents on the dollar, that type shit. Now I can make the whole dollar and I can share it with my fans. You know what I'm saying? Like I can do my backstages and I can do all kind of shit, man.
Yeah, and that's, when we first started working on the YouTube, that was part of what you and I had talked about is we're going to start to give access that they haven't before. But now we're going to really level it up with the app, and hopefully as it evolves, like Blaze and I were talking about, into like a subscription. Well, you guys will get both. There'll be the free, but like, an extra added subscription if you really want additional access to Lay, to see them backstage, to see what it's like when they arrive at a show. And, there's a lot of great things coming. Something that you've said repeatedly to Blaze and I, as we've been building these things and we've been working is, this title, it means more than the album. Like D.A.S.H is a mindset, right? So can you kind of dive into that a little bit, what you've meant by that?
I mean, well, D.A.S.H is a mindset, you know, like my first idea when I was like, that might be a song right there. And it ended up being the album title because I'm living my dash. Dash is the line between the day you was born and the day you leave Earth. You know what I mean? So I'm living my dash the whole time. Turn it into an acronym, and it's disciplined actions that shape humanitarians. I mean, shape humanity. Sorry, I'm just fucking excited. You know, discipline, action, shape humanity, man. You know what I'm saying? So the dash is it's a mindset. It's what you do with it. It's about the legacy you leave, the life you live, and the legacy you leave. So that's what my dash is all about. And just to tap back onto that the fan subscriptions, and that's what you get. You really get a piece of the legacy. You really get to be a part of it. You get the exclusive music, man. You get the behind the scenes content. You get early access to drops. You know what I'm saying? You get special only fan releases. You get way more video content, personal connections with my fans. You know what I mean? There's so many people that I know that I see at shows, but I haven't communicated with, like as far as dealing with Beyond the Harmony, like now it's like Beyond the Harmony is connected to LazyBone99.com. You know what I'm saying? It's like now everything is connected. Way more supporters to be a part of the brand, man. This site is just gonna keep growing and growing and growing after this launch. And that's why I need my peoples to come in to show the powers that be that you can do this shit on your own. And there is a direct line with your people. Cause that y'all my people out there. Like shit, y'all done helped me feed my kids and put me in all kind of fly shit my whole life and sent my kids to school. So I need to be able to get that back at this stage of my career.
Hey Lay, they're asking in the chat if you can show I had moved us away. Can you show the back of the shirt and a close up of the pillow? People are excited about the merch.
Oh, this shit dope man. This shit so dope, man. The back of the shirt. So what is let me see, what did I put on here? Get a glimpse of that front one first. Made me a thug, see. So these is the lyrics right here to Mind of a Soldier. I never had a Mind of a Soldier shirt. Now you can actually see exactly what I'm saying. I don't know how close I gotta get, but those are lyrics back there to Mind of a Soldier. You know what I'm saying? And it's, with the true legacy of the skulls, with L-BURNA flossing in the front, the pillow. I got right now. I just got creeping on the come up, and this one right here is East 1999 pillow. Bone Thugs and Harmony East 1999. It got the introduction. This is the front way.
Yeah, it looks like a
This is
cassette, man.
side A cassette tape. The way the cassette looked in the beginning. This is side B. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. I mean, it's all kind of goodies. I just happened to just get this in the mail today, but when you go to the website, the more you go, the more you subscribe, the more things you gonna see. I got a team with me right now, that's helping me to keep everything abreast and on point and fresh ideas and even taking ideas from the fans. So, giving y'all more of what y'all been asking for. So I can
But
floss that thing one more time for you. Bing bing. You gotta hit it. Bing bing. You see that, Blaze? Watch out now.
Hell yeah,
so
bro.
Blaze, let me
Hey,
ask
It's
you, man.
comfortable too.
You know, when you first got connected in, and you were gonna do some merch, you know, such cool stuff to start with, right? The cassette pillow and
yeah,
everything. Like,
yeah,
tell us just a little bit about the merch, the inspiration. You got some really
bro.
cool designs people are excited about.
You know how us as fans we call it the bone zone, right?
Oh yeah.
When I go into the bone zone, I'm going back to my 15-year-old, 16-year-old self, and it's the stuff that I always wanted. You know what I'm saying? The stuff I wanted to wear, or the things that just stuck with me. You know, "Mind of a Soldier" was one of my favorite songs on Art of War. And every layer of that song, the chorus with Layzie, and then you hear Busy in the back, and just everything. I won't get all nerdy with it, but that's what I went back to. The how I felt as a 16-year-old, and as us as Bone fans, we always, like, back then when we didn't have the internet, we had to figure the lyrics out. You know what I'm saying? And so that's just something. Another element is like having the lyrics there. When you're walking, a Bone fan is gonna look at that, from as they're walking behind you, and like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? This is like what they call it, lore. This is Bone lore right here.
Yeah, man. Allure. Yeah, it's just it's the nostalgia of it. You know what I mean? Like just
Exactly.
to really be able to touch it and feel it. Like, yeah, man, I had that lyric wrong, or I had that right. You know what I'm saying? Like even with this album, Dash, like we was just saying, it's a mindset, right? it's a chapter. It's about discipline. It's about the ownership, man. It's about staying ahead of the game. The music leading the movement. So the movement is the merch. The movement is the tangibles of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, it's all here for it, man. So the merch will evolve constantly. And like I said, like, Blaze, he was a fan. All y'all was fans first, you know what I mean? But you see how the world evolved and we all come together eventually. So that's the plan, is to grow this worldwide motherfucking family, man. Like I said, roll with the bone, more thugs will follow.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And I think that that's what's making this really special right now is, Bone has always cared about the fans, but like you said, you've been involved with a lot of labels and this and that. And of course, like, labels still have to have a say and want, have a certain direction. And, right now you're so tapped in with like fans and fan platforms, Beyond the Harmony, Blaze and the Bone Cult, stuff like that. Like, this is a different vibe. This is almost like the fans are you're about to really deliver when the fans are like, hey, this is what I want. We're gonna be able to say, okay, we're
Right.
gonna bring y'all that. If that's unanimously what the fans want, then we're gonna stand and deliver that. Are you gonna do any and Blaze, you might be able to answer this as well. Are we gonna do any kind of like limited merch, right? So maybe we got a shirt up here and this shirt's only gonna be up here for a day, a week, an hour, are we going to do anything like that it's like, you better get in where you fit in while you can?
Yeah, we've been talking about that. I don't even want to mention the ideas we've been talking about, but yeah, that's coming up. Definitely.
Absolutely. Like, yeah, man, it's gonna be things that you got to get it while the getting is good. It'll be seasonal. Christmas might have something that you can get only for this time, and then you will never see it again because we on to the next movement. You know what I'm saying? So absolutely, the exclusivity, the you will absolutely get things like you only have a limited time to get some things. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, so for sure, man.
And through the app giving y'all the ability to, like, Blaze might put together 3 or 4 designs and y'all vote on the one you want to see come to life, and it'll be
That's a
real.
good idea. Yeah.
So, Lay, let's jump in a little bit. Let's actually talk about D.A.S.H, because this is a project that outside of the title, you've really told me that this project is special. Like, you feel really good about the music. From the music that I've heard, from what Blaze has heard, it's top notch. So let's jump in about the album and just, like, you've put out a lot of music. What makes the music on D.A.S.H unique, special? It's 30 years from your first solo record. 25? Is it
25, I think it was.
25 years. Yeah.
25 years ago, Thug by Nature came out.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I mean, I got my team, man. Rob Parker produced on it, man. Of course, HC the chemist, you know what I'm saying, man. I got my homeboy, man, Major produced on it. Like, the production, we keep our circle small, like a period, you know what I mean? So it's the vibe of it. It's being able to express the message, is what I live through, man. It's like, that's what make it special, is 100 authentically me, uh being able to reach my harmonies, putting in the work to really just, express through the harmonies, express through the lyrics, through the rapid fire, everything coming together at once to make this thing so special. Like, I love this record because is really how I feel. You know what I mean? I feel like it's a lot of this is what the world need to hear. It's a lot of things out here in the world. I touch on all kind of subjects. I touch on, I pull your heartstrings. I bust your fucking head. But it all come down to a message, and it all go back to eternal. It all go back to God, man. It all go back to surviving the streets. It all go back to beating the odds. You know what I'm saying? And it tells a story. Like every album I've done, I wrote a poem with the titles. So I wrote a poem with this thing. So, you'll see that on the inside of the lyric book. This time I'm giving you a D.A.S.H lyric book. So the lyrics go hand in hand with the music. And it's an overall everything coming together. And to me, I sound the best that I've sound in a long, long time. Like that hunger is there. Like I really got something to prove. Like I'm doing this shit on my own, man. I'm invested in myself. You know what I mean? Me and my team. Everybody know who they is. Everybody know which role they play. No man is an island alone. So now I think we get to reap the rewards of just really just critiquing everything and making sure that everybody happy with what I do. I'm happy about it. So I just only can hope that y'all be as happy about it as I am, because I'ma love this shit anyway. You know what I mean? Not to be on my own nuts or nothing, but in all honesty, sometimes you could just jump on music just because that's what's going on at the time. But this is really what's coming from Lazy Bones' heart. This is what the fuck I mean. This is what I stand for. And that's where I'm at with it. So if you ride with a real one, yeah, I'm the coolest little nigga you can meet. One of the realest. You know what I mean? And I feel like that because, you know, it's it's uh it's resilience, man.
Yeah.
It's an album of resilience, man. It's my ownership and my legacy. So it's a whole the bundle came together in the nick of time and perfect timing.
And,
You know
and
what I'm saying?
and
So
it's the
that's what it
beginning.
is.
It's the beginning of, we want this Dash project and this app to be successful because it's the beginning of us doing projects like this, and hopefully a long line of projects from you, Harmony House artists, Bone, etc.
Right. Everybody get to express themselves the way they want to express it. You know what I mean? And the fans can feel free to critique it the way they want to critique it. We're not taking nothing personal over here. It's like if you think it could be done better, then I think I can do it better. So we trying to outdo each other at every turn. So yeah, man, it's a level of expression that you don't have to worry about A&Rs stepping on your toes. Feel free. All we do is critique each other and try to strive on excellence.
Can you talk a
Hey,
little
and
bit
there's
about? Oh, go ahead,
you can hear
Blaze.
me. Hey, there's some real knowledge in this record too. Like, if you really sit and listen, like we made a shirt for the album shirt, and I think it's the second verse of "Who's Fire," and at the end of the verse, Lay, you can recite this better than me, but the lyrics is like, "Dog, really, I'm here to protect you and help you get a profit.
Wow.
That's how the game go. Give you
Really,
the
I'm here to
wisdom and
protect you and
knowledge."
help you to profit. That's how the
Go
game
ahead.
go. Give you the wisdom and knowledge. Uh, Cause that's what I came for. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we up. Yeah, so it's like we stay. I'm a bone, man. We stay dropping jewels all through our stuff. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So, yes, it's the encouragement, man. I think my music is more motivational. I think
Yeah.
I give you the. I'm giving you what I didn't have. It's like I tell my kids, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have I didn't have nobody to really guide me all the way through this thing. I had to take the hard knocks. So I'm gonna give you the game to help to give you the knowledge for you to profit so that the world can keep spinning around. So now this is a generational website. You know what I mean? Like now I could pass it to my kids and they can critique the whole thing. And then it goes on and on and on as far as technology will take us. So that's what it's about, to give back about this album, man. It's a lot of love in this thing, bro.
Can you talk a little bit about, there's been glimpses of the track list and everything like that. Can you talk a little bit about the features going on? on this record? Because you always got like some great features on all your solos. So can you tell us about those?
Well, on this album, man, I did most of this album is me. You know what I mean? And then those that I love, I got a song for Cleveland, right? And it's called Thankful. A girl named Ebony James, man. She did so phenomenal on this song, on this record. You know what I mean? And it's my nod to Cleveland. This is for you, letting people know that, I'm coming to bring it home. I didn't come out here for nothing. You know what I mean? I got a song with the Thug Pound. Me, my brother Flesh, and it's my brother's birthday. Happy birthday, nigga. I know he ain't watching, but he might see this one day.
Happy birthday,
Um,
Flesh.
yeah, happy birthday, Flesh. Corrupt, my brother from another mother, the Dog Pound and Bone Thugs in Harmony. We are the Thug Pound. You know what I'm saying? Um, Man, who else I got on this album? Boy, my mind is going a million miles per hour. I should have took notes.
Hey, just what you're thinking about it, I want to let you know that Alzy just hit me up and said, "Tell Lay I'm watching, man, and we got to get in contact." He said, "I lost Lay's contact," and I said, "I'm gonna get y'all connected." But Alzy said, "Let Lay know I'm watching tonight, bro."
Hey, Mr. Roundtree, it's on, man. I'm getting at you right after we go off, man.
Yeah, bro. There
Yeah, that's my
he's going
brother
out
right
to
there.
the he's gonna be out at the Hollywood Walk of Fame, bro. I'm gonna be out there. I think Blaze is trying to get out there. So that's gonna be a real family moment when we get out there. And that's gonna be right after the record drops. You're gonna be at the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Right. Well, yeah, the record drops July 3rd. We're gonna be able to celebrate Independence Day. All that whole weekend is going up, man. I promise you, that whole goddamn weekend finna be off the hook, bro. So, yeah, July 3rd, the album's dropped, in July 4th, and then I was told not to say nothing, but it leaked, and then right shortly after that, we'll be doing the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So,
Oh yeah.
yes,
It's been online for like a month, like a month.
it's a week. It's a definitely a week to remember. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it in all capacities.
We talked a little bit about the legacy. You've touched on it a little bit, and it's like we know like obviously you've been a big backbone piece of this Bone Thugs and Harmony thing. Like this
Mhm.
has been your baby since it could be your baby. We just brought up Alzy, right? Like this goes way, way, way back.
Owlsy is definitely the beginning of this story. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. And so like when we talk about this legacy, uh the fans have meant so much to it. And I think that's why this app, even though this app we've talked about, hey, this makes you the master of your music and this puts it in your control and everything. But it's even bigger than that. This app, this website, this is almost like a gift back to the fans. This is not like something other people have done. Blaze, can you think of somebody that's really done something similar to what we're trying to do, with this app?
No. Are you about to get into the dope thing for the fans?
Yeah, let's go. Go ahead, drop it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have Lay take over. I'm gonna just give a little introduction to the fans. Now, us as fans, we promote Bone with our heart, with passion, for free. Now you have a chance to really get a return on your investment. And with what Lay is doing now is anything that you promote, what you eat, what you kill, you eat. So 10% of whatever you sell, you post your link in these Facebook groups that have 30,000 people in it and 10 people come back, spend $1,000, that 10% is yours, straight to the PayPal. When we talk about we're a team now, it's not how these other companies say, oh yeah, get behind me. Nah, this is real deal on the payroll, on the Lazy Bone Empire payroll.
Right. So you know, just to expound on what you're saying, Blaze, it's like a fan partnership, a fan partner program,
Mhm.
affiliation program. You know what I mean? Want to bring all the fans aboard, like you said. 10% back when people support through their link. You know what I mean? Things like that. Then you got you know, it's for the ones that already post, you share, you that support, represent Bone, man. They get everybody get a seat at the table and get recognition for what they did. You know what I mean? So if I fuck around and sell 1 million copies platinum and you help me sell, if your affiliation with the world and the fans out there and was 10,000. You know what I mean? You brought 10,000 people to the table. They spent 10,000, you brought $10,000 to the table, right? 10% of $10,000 is what?
Is that 1,000?
$1,000. So you just made $1,000 fucking with me just by being like, take it back to the word of mouth before it was the internet,
Yeah,
because you pulling in fans, because you bringing in the newer generation and things like that, man. And you know, it's you earn. When I earn, you earn. So this affiliation program is something that I always wanted to do, but didn't have really the foresight and know how to put it together until I sat with Blaze and you know we got to talking about well we can give back in so many ways, man. Of the
mhm.
participation that the fans give us. It's not just promotion, it's the participation, man. The fans help build the legacy. So you
Yeah,
know, it
Well,
help us get to the next chapter. It help us get to the next 10 years of this because it is a younger generation up under us. We got all our own kids and there's so much talent. We got Bone Thugs and Harmony Records that Flesh and Bone is spearhead. And I got Harmony House, which got Crazy got the Life Entertainment and all these things. Like as these artists grow, the this affiliation plants the seed to grow and all our families be able to benefit. You know, and it'll get more meticulous and I'll be able to explain it a lot better as it grows. But like I said, these are the ideas that we've been sitting on for years and they finally coming into fruition. So my fan affiliation thing is one of the most aspects that I'm proud of in this whole endeavor. So to be able to give it back to y'all for keeping us alive for 30 years with niggas using our style and y'all demanding it. Yep, that's bone,
mhm.
that's bone, that's bone. Now it come back to you, man. And that's what this is
do
on the affiliation side, a whole fan program, partnership program.
do you
Hell
think
yeah.
that there'll be any kind of opportunity for like the creators, something that's really been big in like even like video games is, creators will create like uh different skins for characters and they'll see some
Hmm.
kickback. So is there any opportunity maybe for like the people that are designing shirts that, maybe a fan shirt comes to life and now people can purchase that shirt or anything like that? Maybe a producers are kicking beats your way through the app. Like, do we see any kind of fan affiliations in that way?
Well, I believe, like, say for instance, if I had a contest, I want to see all new designs. Like my dude that did the cover, his name is Gary Allen Lemonade 4K, right out there on Instagram. So, and say he won the contest and he had that and we picked that and that became a shirt, you know, I firmly believe that whoever brings something to the table deserve a royalty on it for the life of that whatever was created, whether it be a skim for a video game, whether it be, I believe we all should get paid off our creativity. And that's what this opens up. You know what I'm saying? So if we throw a contest, like we want to see new designs, who got the dopest designs out there? Boom, you won that contest. All right. Not only or you gonna get your recognition and all that, but you also gonna have a royalty off that shirt. You gonna have ownership in what you create when you fuck with me. That plain and simple.
Let's jump in. There's been a couple singles released from D.A.S.H. The Coolest came out. Who's Fire came out. We got a really cool AI video that kind of walks us through the entire Layzie Bone history from the Band-Aid Boys all the way up to where we are. Had a video for Who's Fire. Do you know what single's going to be next? What can we expect in terms of, music videos accompanying these singles? What do we got going on there?
Well, I'm actually probably gonna do a video to every last single song, and that'll be some of the exclusive content only fans that has their subscriptions will get. You know what I mean? But right now, I'm thinking about building pyramids, like I've been talking about, Mo Thug was the pyramid with the fist. The ancient Egypt, strong, black, powerful movement. So building pyramids is a single that I aim to do. Um, One More Ride, I love that song. You know what I mean? Whatever with Flesh and Bone and Corrupt. And you know what? Also, man, the House Boys, me and my brothers got a song together. Studies, me, Flesh and Bone, and Studies got a song. I also got a song with my son, Stevan the Don, that I'm so proud to share this opportunity with called Marching Like Martians. You know what I'm saying? Like we out of this world type vibe. Like it's just so many things, it's so many angles that it's gonna be things that happen in this world that I could pick a song and be like, this go with that moment right here. I love Blame. I love Smile. I love Running It Big. I love my goddamn album, man. You know what I'm saying? I love
Yeah.
Lazy Bone Time. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's just I plan on putting visuals to everything. I plan on making this a movie that's ongoing until I get to my next project, and it will be it'll be given out exclusively as we go. So everybody won't get it. It ain't going to DSPs right away until we done with that album. Once the fans done with it, then everybody else can discover it. But I plan on doing a lot with it, man. So, you know, Sir Lathio was another one who was on Who's Fire. You know what I mean? I'm still shouting out who's on the album. My producers, the Beat Commander, man, BL did whatever. Man, HC the Chemist, man, YK Beats. Yeah, I had to pull up my notes. So what? I'm keeping it real. Fatty Banks did something. Eugene on the sounds. Fatty Banks did Thankful. Eugene on the sound did he actually did D.A.S.H. You know what I'm saying? Don't Give Up by Bashi Productions and HC the Chemist. You know what I mean? Position produced on this motherfucker.
Oh shit, that's my
Uh,
guy.
yep. Notice Beats did something on the album. Rob Parker produced on this motherfucker. And by the way, Rob Parker and and Chemist basically mixed the whole thing. We got the Coolest out right now, and Blaze did a remix for me, my man. Wait till y'all hear this motherfucker, man. You would have thought it couldn't get better since I used that familiar sample, but it turned into more of a
That
movie.
song so much,
It
bro.
turned into a movie, man. You can't even front. I know you're gonna be
Hey,
modest, but I'm a brag
no,
for you.
and no, I want to talk about the original. When I heard the original, that shit gave me that feeling. It gave me that feeling, and again, of course I knew the sample, I knew the original beat, and I was like, man, he gave me that feeling so hard that I just wish this was like I just wish it was his song. You know what I'm saying? Like totally, not that beat, just his shit. And I was like, I just want to do it. Let's create it.
Right. Well, and like that, like that'll be exclusive. That'll be exclusive on the site. Only you can get it there.
Yeah.
And those are the things that we're gonna do to keep y'all coming back and keep everybody engaged, because it won't get boring. Believe that. We got a lot of things coming. I know I got away from your original question, Cecil, but
Nah,
this what
man. You
this what
go
excitement feel like, brother.
go where
Yeah.
you need to go, bro. I did want to just throw in, it's not on the Dash project, but the homie K Chill has a single coming out featuring Lazy Bone as well. It's a real pivotal moment for him, knowing that that's coming out. You know, Dash is coming out, that's coming out. Real full circle for him. So if y'all haven't pre-saved K Chill's new single with Lazy Bone, y'all got to make sure you do that as well.
Yeah, go to Apple Music. And by the way, that song is called God's Plan. You know what I mean? K Chill was the first one that took me on tour, man. You know what I mean? K Chill been bumping in Cleveland since the early 90s. He took him a hiatus, but you know what I mean? Because of him and Crazy and Flesh is the reason why I really took this shit serious. So I felt like it was time for me and K Chill to get back on what we started and where we were. So, and that song right there will give you the whole scoop. So yeah, please do, man, support my brother, man. Support me. That K Chill, Lazy Bone, God's Plan. You could pre-order it now. Show him some love by doing that. And shit. After tomorrow, you're gonna be able to pre-order my album too, because the site dropped tomorrow. So we working.
Yeah, it's coming soon. You had mentioned, you know, making music with your son. We know this is something you've done all the way back since, you know, Mo Thugs
Hmm.
3, when
Oh
you did the
yeah.
backyard with Jeremy. You've done songs, you know, like your whole family was on Hypnotic Rhythms.
Right.
Talk about the evolution of being young, Lazy Bone, just a kid from Cleveland making Eternal, all the way up to you a dad, you putting your kids on, and how does this project tie into your kids that make music and what it's going to mean for their future? Because this whole night we've really established this is more than the Dash project. This is
Right.
generational.
Well, it's about living by example. I made the mistakes that they don't have to make. This is about ownership. You know what I mean? Not just my kids, Busy's kids, bloodline and harmony. You know what I'm saying? Like all them my nephews, man. Like we all grew up. I was putting instruments. I gave them a studio back when they was little. You know what I'm saying? So we've been influencing them and encouraging them to do this because when you do music, when you have a gift, that's a God's given talent, and it usually run through generations. You know what I mean? So my kids, Flesh kids, uh, Lil Chosen is a singer, Flesh's son, and then we got friends that's kids. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a new generation, man. I'm the age that I am now. So it's about showing them how to really, really take control of your shit and not letting it not giving away your rights, having your residuals come in, owning your publishing and, doing everything the right way to where self you could be self what's the word? I'm the self-sufficient, man. You know what I'm saying? So this dash, I want them to live they dash. I want them to do their thing to the fullest and be the owners of it because you are the master of your universe. Things become thoughts. You know what I mean? Like I sat back and thought about this shit coming to a fruition. And we all go through something. You know what I mean? So for me to be able to uh be give advice and watch them do their thing the way they want to do it, that's what this whole thing is about. That's what this website is about. That's what me wanting to get closer to my fans is all about, so that we can have ownership in something. Like we want to own our own shit for perpetuity. We don't want to give it to Sony or whoever, go back to Ruthless after 30 years and still have and 35 years to wait to get to really own Thuggish Ruggish Bone. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want my kids to have to do that. I don't want a piece of their shit. I just want them to do their best, you know?
I think well, before I do that, I was gonna say I know we were kind of looking at possibly playing a track from the record, but before we do that, we've been bouncing around. We know that the website is about to drop. It's currently scheduled right now to drop at midnight West Coast time. So that's 3 a.m. East Coast.
What time is it now?
Right now on the East Coast, it's 9 p.m.
Okay.
So,
Lay, what are you thinking? I personally think we should drop it East Coast because everybody's gonna be asleep at 3 a.m.
hell yeah, East Coast it is, baby. You know what it is. It'll be
Hey,
9 o'clock on the West Coast. We'll probably catch some action if our fans is excited about it, you know, till midnight just to take a peek at it. I don't think that's too much to ask to stay up that late. And you know, the game on, everybody gonna be up anyway,
yeah,
man. So I think you should go. I think we should go East Coast time, midnight, and just put it out there, and it'll be there when you wake up. And I just need them pre-orders to go up, man. I
yeah,
need to be able to show everybody that we can do this, man. It's just let them know that the support is real. You know
yeah,
what I mean? Because I feel like this the blueprint for the future of what we all need to do for the new Bone album to come. You know what I mean? You know, although we partnered up with Greenback, but the partnerships all run through things like this, where we control and own the shit. So far as merchandise and everything else that come along with it, brother.
Do
oh,
we
yeah.
want to drop a song on them? How do you guys feel about that?
I mean, I'm excited for them to hear building pyramids, any one of them.
All right,
The
look,
second track number 2, bro.
we got a couple options. We know whose fire is out there. There's a video out there. It's on the YouTube. If y'all have not gone over and subscribed to the real Layzie Bone on YouTube, I need you to stop fucking around and make sure you subscribe, because we want to get those subscribers up. The higher those subscribers go, the more we're gonna do over there. Okay. So
Hey, real quick, Cecil. I do because I'm looking at the chat. Everybody who's in here, can we get a fist emoji? If y'all want us to drop the site at 12 a.m. Eastern, if you want to hear this record, I just want to make sure y'all are engaged right now, and let's drop it.
fill it up with that Mo Thugs fist, that Harmony House fist. If you want to see LazyBone99.com drop 3 hours early, I need the chat flooded right now. There you go, Blaze. Look, it's already started.
Mine is late. Mine is late, but
don't worry. It's coming.
I'm still catching up on technology. I don't even know how to see that shit.
It's coming. Don't worry. It's coming. So we know what's out there. I got a couple options, okay? Number one, you mentioned it a couple times, building pyramids. Or number two, you mentioned this, we got The Coolest, which is also out there, but we got a Blaze remix. Burner, which one you want to drop on the fans?
We can give them like a minute of both.
A minute of both? Okay, I fuck with it. Okay.
Why not, man? We here.
Okay.
I mean, it's close enough. We're gonna give it to them anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like
so it. Let's start off with that building pyramids, because that's one of them near and dear to my hearts, man. And y'all heard me say a little bit of this before, but it's my evolution is off the hook, man.
Okay. Hey, get your freaking emotions ready, because it's gonna bring back memories.
All right, we're gonna go 60 seconds of this. I'll make sure everybody can hear it.
It's produced by HC the Chemist, by the way.
Oh shit.
YK Beats.
I'm leaving on the next plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Trust me and wait for me. I promise everything will be the same. It's hard not to remember them cold nights in December, them late nights in the streets, my wife at home cooking me dinner. Had my share of hunger pain, but I ain't realize I was injured. Every day was just a game till I saw the bigger picture. Get up and get it the best way I know how. I'm here to take over the whole crowd. Young and blessed might be out west, till it comes to check, I know how. In the street, copy that bone flow. The contract won't let bone go. That's why we pump our fists every show, screaming mo mo. No more procrastination. I'm in my back for greatness. The mission is love. We gotta get up and go get it. Look past the hatred. For the love of money, I've been doing it by my lonely, but I never did it by myself. You check my testimony.
That's it. That's
That's
it.
it right there. That's you know that's one of them emotional ones right there. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I said, man, the contract won't let bone go. But even though
Yeah,
y'all pump y'all fists every show, screaming mo, you know what I mean? No more procrastination, man. We in
man,
our bag for greatness, man. Shit
man.
like that.
Hey, July 3rd,
Hey,
y'all
what's the
can get the
chat
rest
saying?
of
What's the
that.
chat saying? Because I guess neither one of us can see it. What are they saying right now?
Oh, the chat hasn't moved this fast. You still getting your fist emojis. It's full of flame emojis for L-BURNA.
Oh
Like
yeah.
it's filling up. This is the fastest it's been going.
And believe me, y'all out there, this just a sample of some shit. You know what I mean? But go ahead. We ain't gonna overkill on the talk 'em. Let them hear that little remix Blaze did for me, man.
All right, y'all know that this one has been blowing up. The coolest has been blowing up. Y'all have talked about how much you love the single, the video, but we got Blaze involved. Here's the remix, the coolest.
And we are the coolest motherfuckers on the planet. But we ain't the type of thugs you take for granted. B-O-N-E-T-H-U-G-S. In harmony, harmony. B-O-N-E-T-H-U-G-S. Harmony, harmony. I came out the womb, smooth as a baby's booty, cool like it was lazy duty, like it was my mission to come here to show you how it should be done. Yours truly, my life is a movie. Was born to pay, I'm single mother. Go get you some popcorn while I tell you the story of me and my brothers. Let me get it kick started. Been popular since the kindergarten. I walked into class and made them all laugh. The teachers and kids was thinking I'm hard. I had them applauding. I breezed through elementary bummy with a hungry tummy. I had to be funny, I had no money.
Hold the fuck up. That's what y'all get, man. That's
Man.
it. That's what y'all get, bro.
Hey, since we in the mood for teasing, I'm probably going too far, but fuck it, L-BURNA
Bro,
always
show
push
it
the line.
all. Show
Hey.
it all.
Hey, look, let me do some up tempo type shit. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck said Lay wasn't in shape?
Hell yeah. Look at that. Mind of a
Tilt him up a little
soldier.
bit. See if I can tilt him up a little bit. I got to the studio late. So this is a medium. Y'all know I wear a medium, man.
That shit hard, bro. Show the lyrics. Yay.
And you see that shit, man?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And the quality is the shit, so don't even trip. Ain't nothing. I don't do shit cheap, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, my shoes definitely ain't gonna be cheap because I don't wear no bum ass shoes, you dig? And so my clothes ain't never gonna be cheap either, but they gonna be affordable for my people.
Bro,
But if you
what else
can't
came?
afford it-
Did the friends t-shirt come?
Nope, I ain't got the Friends t-shirt yet.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but it probably did, but I've been in the studio. I've been living in the studio for a minute, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Locked
Yeah.
in.
I'm gonna make it home. I'm gonna make it home one day before I get murdered. You know what I'm saying? But what was I looking for?
Blaze, real quick, can you just touch on what it's like to first and foremost be a fan and then design, these designs that have been in your head as a fan, full circle to watch it on a live stream, L-BURNA rip one open and show it off and put it
Bro,
on.
it's I'm a kid again, bro. I'm like I like, bro, only like, people dream of this, bro. So I'm very blessed. And not only to work with someone who I've looked up to for so long, someone who, like, I told him, like, bro, all I had was Bone and Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I had as a kid. I'm talking about, like, they were my dads. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom was doing her thing, and it was just I was secluded, and this is what I had, bro. And it's like to be an adult and to work with my idols is like, what more could you want? And this nigga's like the most down to earth motherfucker ever, bro. Like, and that just is like the icing on the cake. You know what I mean? And I don't know if you've seen the Michael movie yet, Lay, but a quote from there, he says, "I got all these ideas. I just got to get them out." And that's what I'm going through right now. Is like I got all these ideas, and it's a blessing just to get them out and to be seen and to be appreciated and all that. You know?
Yeah, I know it. I know the Michael movie came out. You know, I'm a Michael Jackson fucking fan. Like, you can't say nothing about Michael to me. And I still hadn't seen it though. I started to watch it last night, but I said I'm just because I know how much it's gonna inspire me.
Yeah.
So let me just do what I'm doing. I didn't make it home. I stayed in the studio, and then I had to move and groove and do my thing today, but that's something I'm gonna do after this interview. So I'm so inspired now. I ain't want to come in giddy on some Michael Jackson shit. You know, so, but yeah, man, I was gonna say play another one, but that's all right.
I think that's good. I
Yeah,
think we gave them enough to
You know
keep them
what?
excited.
On when they go to the website on the product page of the digital player, we have a few snippets, like 30 seconds that they can listen to. So shit, you can listen to it right on the website. A few snippets. It's probably like maybe how many tracks is on there? 15, I think. Is like maybe 7
15.
snippets.
Yeah, 15. Yeah, you know what I mean. You know, something to browse through, breeze through.
Yeah.
You know, check out the merch and all that. But like I said, it's this the store is just is so important to me, man. Like, it's my direct line to y'all. So it drops. I think we just decided on midnight East Coast
Mhm.
time
Less than
tonight.
3 hours.
Be sure to drop your email in there so I could directly get at you.
Yeah.
Um, and
And we stand on our word. You order and you will get your item. The book will come within 7 to 10 days. The shirts will come 10 to 14 days, maybe even sooner. As you know, the album drops on the 3rd. You will have your CD on the 3rd. We are fully transparent and we are right there with you. So you will not be left in the dark or anything like that.
yeah, absolutely, man. So
I,
that's what it is, man. I'm just, I'm excited about it. I don't want to be overkill on doing shit, you know what I'm saying, making this thing too overdrawn, but I need my fans that's gonna be affiliates to spread this word for me. Give my light up.
I think
Spread, spread the word, take them to the website, man. Show them you will see the professionalism in it. You know what I mean? It's all there for you, man. So the store is online, bro. Ain't no
Hey,
middleman.
Lay, we got some hackers out there because some people have gotten into the website because I've heard a cha-ching like a few times.
You know what, man? I ain't no telling what the fuck I said. I probably told somebody and then somebody told somebody, but I guess that's a good thing. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no, it's a great thing.
Yeah, keep on ordering, man. Like I said, it's me, it's us against the machine. We gonna show them what Michael Jackson was talking about when he was talking about his publishing and when he went and bought the Beatles publishing and all that shit. We gonna show them why Prince became a symbol and wanted to have ownership of his name. And you know what I'm saying? So this is that rebellion.
Yeah,
This is a buck against everybody that didn't pay us on time and everything like that. This is to ensure that when Bone, any Bone, any affiliate do something that the same professionalism is gonna come along with this. So
Yeah.
let Dash be the reason, man. Get out there and live your dash and do your thing, and don't let nobody tell you what you think you should be doing. Long as you ain't harming nobody, causing no fouls, man, do your shit the way you want to do it, and your real people gonna support you. And I need y'all to show them that. So on that level, man, just you know, I can be only way I could be successful is to have the love and support. I believe I did what I was supposed to do in the studio. Me and my team, man. Shout out to Rob, shout out to the chemist, shout out to everybody. Blaze, shout out to Lemon Eye 4K, man. Um, man, everybody that participated on the album and everybody that's working these remixes with me to keep giving the content to y'all. We're gonna do this Dash thing right.
Guys, we talked about a lot. We put this together, and I'll just put this as proof positive as well of the current Layzie Bone movement we're making. We put this together. Blaze let me know at probably midnight last night. He said, hey, I want to do this thing. What do you think? And we put this together in less than 24 hours. That's the type of dedication that Team L-BURNA has right now. Is that I got a message, Blaze said, hey, boss
And Cecil was asleep.
Yeah,
Cecil was asleep.
I was
He
going
said,
to
I'm
bed.
asleep, but he said, whatever's needed, I'm on it.
That's
I
it.
was like, yeah, that's my guy.
Hey,
Hey, Blaze came on deck for me, man. That's how I know everything is meant to be. Because Blaze came on deck after I did Beyond the Harmony. That was about a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
So all this shit been, the music, of course, has been done, but everything has been perfected, put together, and ready to go. And in a matter of about 6 weeks, I don't know, even if it ain't take that long, y'all see that wall of fame. I need some more plaques, y'all.
Yeah, we got to
I
blow
need
this one up. We need a
I need
plaque.
an
And
L-BURNA.
I hope that everybody realizes, like,
Classic.
all of this has to start somewhere. I truly believe that this is like the beginning when Bitcoin started. There's going to be a lot of people who are going to be afraid to take that leap because the DSPs, Spotify, iTunes is like a net. It's a safety net for a lot of people to know, okay, if I put it here, I don't have to deal with this and I don't have to deal with that. What Lay is doing right now is really jumping off a cliff and taking that chance and having the trust and the faith in the people who support him, that this right here could set a path for a lot of artists to where if this is proven correctly, then they're going to look at it like, hey, if Lay did it, we can actually do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because everything is right at the fingertips of our reach.
Yeah, man. So y'all participation in this is we gonna show the industry what it's always been, man. Like the way they should have always took care of artists anyway. Because we all know without the creators, this shit don't exist. So the only executives here is us,
Mm-hmm.
all of us. You know what I mean? So yeah, I had to walk into my tipping with Tiny room. This her little podcast room and shit. Y'all be on the lookout for that podcast too, because there's some content getting done around this. And all my partners I'm happy, man. I'm doing my thing. And I'm free to roam my studio and be creative at all times. I had to
Hey,
move.
Lay, I had mentioned, I don't know if you were on at the time, but I mentioned what would be dope. And once we set up the subscription base, where there's a day where, let's say, when you're actually creating in the studio, maybe once a month, and they get to tune in on the what really goes behind it. You know what I'm saying? Your whole process of the recording process.
Right. Yeah,
That shit would be dope.
but that's the type of shit we get to do with
Yeah.
with LazyBone99.com. Like, you know what,
Right.
y'all, I'm finna spend a day in the studio. I'm gonna smoke weed. I'm gonna have some beers, and I'm gonna be a real. So I'm gonna let 100 of y'all in, The top fans, the biggest supporters. I'm gonna let y'all in, and we gonna have a ball. We gonna have a listening party for the next situation. You know what I mean? So it's so many opportunities that we can do to give back, man, and that's what it's about. Me giving back, having ownership, and showing the younger generation that we don't have to give our shit to Spotify. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We don't have to accept zero. We spend 40 hours in the studio a week, and niggas making, every time they listen to a song, we making 0.000004 of a
That's
penny.
crazy.
You know what I mean? That's highway fucking robbery, man. And no artist can sustain like that, really. You know what I mean? That's why so many people are frustrated. That's why so many people, give up on their creativity and their dreams. So we
Man.
want to we want to build a bridge to where you can get to your dreams, and you don't have to sell 1 million records, bro. You could sell 50,000 records. You could sell 100 and still maintain a career in music and creativity. You know what I mean? Like movies. Oh man, watch what I do, man. I got scripts and shit wrote, so everything coming through lazybone99.com first. So
Now,
stay tuned, man.
just one thing that I want to clear up, right? Because I don't think we've touched on it is we've talked about Lazybone 99. It drops in less than 3 hours. Actually, it's 2 hours and 20 minutes before the website drops. When we talk about the app, and this may be more a Blaze question, how will they acquire the app? How do they go about that when it's
Yeah.
time? What platforms will it be available on, etc.
Okay. Well, let me tell y'all this off top. So this is a pay what you want deal, right? Where the minimum is $4.99. Everybody has $4.99, but we give you the option to where if you want to pay more, that's up to you. You know what I'm saying? Do you want to invest more into what we believe in, or are you adopting this early? $10, whatever. It's totally up to the customer, the supporter, and what will happen is they get the email immediately, and full instructions. But this is a web app. So what will happen is it's just like everything else. The instructions are going to be in the email, but you'll be able to add it to your home screen of your phone. And then you open it just like iTunes. You can shut your phone down, not shut it down, but make the screen go dark and it'll still play. You can download it. You can pull up the website on your desktop, download it to your computer. And actually, now we've talked about this, and this is something that I'm thinking about doing. For those who spend a lot of time on the computer, it would be nice to have a desktop version to where they have a whole player that looks like iTunes that they can have right there on their computer desktop. The visuals will look better, everything. But that's something I think we're going to work on also before the actual release. And the player will release on the 3rd. So it'll open up to everybody on the 3rd. We may do it a few days earlier, depending on the demand, because we're excited. I know Lay is, but I'm excited for people to try this out. But not only that, hear the freaking album. This is a great album. And to support your artists like this, I think this
Yeah.
is what we all wanted. It's like for Bone, we always are in here. We want Bone to get their just due. Imagine how many arguments you've gotten into defending Bone. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is your chance to show that in real time. Show the support, and not only you get something out of this. This is your chance to really be a part of it, and make as yourself as a business owner.
Right. So man, just subscribe, man. This is the way, like he said, the website is finna launch, man. But this is bigger than the website. It's this the new home base for all of us, basically. You know what I mean? Like shit, I'm opening it up to everybody. This is just, it's about ownership. I'm gonna keep going over these bulletin points that I think the fans need to really understand. It's about going directly to you, directly to the fans, man. You know, to the ones that help build this Bone Thugs and Harmony culture. You know what I mean? It's a culture within Bone. We got the coldest fans, the most dedicated fans in the world. I know everybody say that, but y'all motherfuckers ride for us. You know what I mean? And y'all want to see Bone together sometimes more than Bone want to see Bone together. But we live in this life, but this is what we can do to bring it all together. And that way everybody be happy and can really live in their happiness for what we did over the past 30 plus years. You know what I mean? This album is it's a mindset. It's my mindset. It's the building of this legacy, man. It's that East 99, that St. Clair energy, all new raw form shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, these are the points that I'm trying to drive home. Let me go against this machine called the music industry. You know, all these DSPs, and the music player is mine. You know what I mean? I'm sharing it with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all paying subscriptions everywhere else. You know what I mean? Subscribe to this and I'm gonna make everything available over here eventually. Rome wasn't built in a day, but when you see this shit, tell me if you agree that this is a good goddamn start, buddy. Please believe it.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, website finna launch. July 3rd is the day for the album. Man, the merch is available on the site. You know what I mean? The music player is a part of the whole new experience. You know, like this thing came out the blue for me, like, oh, like you could just put it right there in their hands. You know what I mean? Like it fascinates me that I went through all this struggle to get here. But I'm here now. You know what I mean? So I'm thankful to God first and foremost. I'm thankful to everybody that helped in any capacity. For the people that gave me a place to sleep and food to eat before Faces of Death. You know, I'm still thankful to them. You know, the fan partner program is coming. Y'all gonna be really talking shit. Like, man, nigga, you know, I just got $1,000 off Bone, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love to see that. I used to love to see my brothers pulling up on me in brand new whips. Like, look what I did. You know what I mean? Like, that's what a brother's supposed to do. Is make sure his brother get the knowledge and the therewithal to grow. This about growth, man. This about not being stagnant. Like, if y'all don't get it, eventually it's gonna catch on. But I'm hoping we could just hit these motherfuckers, man. Cause I got shit to prove. I'm always have something to prove. You know what I'm saying?
Lay,
Yes.
something I'm gonna tell you is when everybody saw this going live, they all thought this was the part 2 of the Beyond the Harmony interview. So I've been being hit the whole time with ask him this, ask him that, you know, da 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 da. Let him know, Lay, the part 2 is coming. This was just our side quest before we got there, so we could promote D.A.S.H, promote the app. We bring in that part 2, and I don't know if you've seen, Lay, but it's been said over and over and over that is the greatest Bone interview of all
It
time.
is. It is.
I think we actually lost Lay. That's crazy. I think we lost him. Oh, we got him back. We got him back. Bring the boss back in. All right.
Yeah.
You
My
sideways, Lay. Spin. There we go.
my my
Okay.
apologies. My
You
apologies, brother. Like, some of my family is overzealous right now. They won't leave. I had to use my phone because like I say, man, everything, you know, when you're trying to do something that's not to say it's never been done, but when you're trying to do something positive, there's another force that's always trying to stop it. You know what I mean? So it's up to us to really like power through everything negative. You could always turn uh, a bad situation into a good situation. You take them motherfucking lemons and you make lemonade, and that's what it is. We not whining, man. We grinding out here. We still grinding. To the day I die, I'ma be grinding. So as long as I can give back to my people support me, I'ma support them back, man. And that's exactly what this Dash album is about. I appreciate y'all. I don't want to keep holding you, Cecil.
What?
I know we did this last minute, but
Yeah,
I just wanted to get a word out there to my people. Like, this what I've been quiet for,
yeah.
and I'm not finna be quiet no more.
Yeah.
Nah, man, it's beautiful. We put it together, in the last minute. But again, that's what this team is doing right now. Is we're making it happen by any means necessary. It doesn't matter if we had to put it together in less than 24 hours. If the boss L-BURNA called and said we got to touch the people today, the team's putting it together today. I was saying before you got disconnected, a lot of the fans, when I posted this up on Beyond the Harmony, thought that this was going to be part 2 of our legendary interview. So I've been being plastered with questions, and I'm like, whoa. We're talking about
Yeah,
Dash. Don't worry.
yeah,
Part 2 is coming.
they're gonna have plenty more questions after this. So tell them part 2 coming.
Part 2 is
This was
coming.
this.
So you probably haven't, but literally hundreds of comments that even flooded over the Drink Champs of people saying Beyond the Harmony's Layzie Bone interview is the greatest Bone Thugs interview of all fucking time.
I
So,
mean, well, that's because you knew what to ask, man. That's
hey,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you did your homework as a true bone journalist, man. Like,
you know,
Yeah.
hey, that motherfucker was 4 hours long,
that's
man.
right.
That's
Hey, so
crazy.
I-
y'all
and
heard it.
I enjoyed every minute of it, man, for real.
Part 2 is gonna come. It's Dash time, July 3rd. In less, we talking 2 hours and 10 minutes. LazyBone99.com is gonna drop. You want to
Yo.
get in there, make it happen, be part of the initial fan wave of people that are gonna make this happen with us, because the support is really what's gonna matter to us right now. If y'all get behind this and ramp this up, then it's going to give us and Lay the reason to push this even further. But there's no reason to push this up further if y'all don't get behind it first. So we need everybody to get behind it, get in there, make the pre-orders. You know what I'm saying? Buy the merch, share the links, and it's going to allow us to expand. I think we covered a lot.
Wait, Cecil, let me answer because I saw a question come in.
Yeah.
This is a boring answer, but it's a customer service answer. Somebody asked if they buy a big order, right? How will they receive it? So we have different warehouses. So you will get things separately. Shirts will come in one order, in one shipment. The book will come in another. Actually, the book and the pillows will come in the same order. The CD starts shipping out. The goal, or this is where you will have it by the 3rd. We want to get it to you sooner, but you'll have it by the 3rd. Vinyls. Now, I have the whole thing laid out on the product page.
Whoa. Did you say vinyls?
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Vinyls are coming, but right now, materials and everything for vinyls is much higher, and the production is taking longer. So that's not on us. They're already ordered. They're already in production, but it's taking longer. This is for everybody who's making vinyls. So,
Yeah.
but we're gonna be transparent and give you an exact date as soon as we find the exact date. Okay, and guys, this is from me to you, fan to fan. Let's not swamp Lay with customer service questions, okay? We have customer service set up, and you will be contacted back immediately or within 24 hours with your questions. But off top, we are making that to a minimum. You know, there will be a minimal amount of questions that you will have to ask, because everything is going to be transparent. You're going to get your stuff on time. And hopefully I answered the question for a lot of y'all about things shipping at separate times. So if you receive your shirt and you didn't receive your book or your pillow, just know it's coming right after or right before. You know, hope that helps.
Hey,
Sorry
you
for
know
the
what?
customer service answers.
My lyric book is called, better check my manuscript.
Woo!
It's the lyric book manuscript, man. And yes, I will have autographed CDs and vinyls as well. So it's different packages you could put together and things like that. So it's gonna be an array of things, or choices that you can make. Depending on your budget and what's going on in your life. But you will be able to get some things. I'm gonna have DSPs. I'm not DSPs. I'm sorry, NFCs. When I'm out in the streets, I'm gonna be selling them. For the people that's not computer savvy yet. I'm gonna have things to bring you there. If you got a CD player, you know, all that we got. Like he said, vinyl CDs and all that. And I just want to say, man, thank you to everybody that ever supported us. You know what I mean? Like, if in any capacity, whether it was buying a concert ticket, a T-shirt, um, even just seeing me on the street and showing me love. Like, I really appreciate that, man, because we've been blessed and highly favored because of y'all. You know what I mean? Because y'all recognize that the talent that we got. And a lot of people can't say that. So I thank y'all fans. I call y'all my fan family. And that's what it is, man. And this thing is being built together. Last thing emphasize is just we building this together, man. I'm trying to include y'all in what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So, like that old saying I always say, teamwork make the dream work. Together, everyone achieves more is my acronym for team. I've been saying it before it been popular out here. And please believe East 99 St. Clair forever, baby. You
Let's
understand
go.
me?
Shout
Yeah.
out to the big boss, L-BURNA, for dropping into Beyond the Harmony last minute. Like I said, less than
LazyBone99.com.
that's right. In
Everybody write it in the chat right now. LazyBone99.com. You can't forget that.
it's less than 2 hours. LazyBone99.com will be dropping. Shout out to Burna for taking the time, dropping in to touch the fans. I promise you, this is just the beginning of this type of thing and this type of connection y'all about to have with Layzie as we evolve this. Burna, we touched a lot of shit. Did we miss anything that you wanted to make sure they knew?
I know I'm gonna have a lot of new partners out there, man. I work hard, so the affiliate program, the partnership program, the music is here for y'all. I need y'all to subscribe. I need my little platinum plaque for YouTube. I mean, my little YouTube plaque. I need to get past 100,000 people. I got 1 million on Facebook. I got 700,000 over there on Instagram, you know what I mean? But YouTube is where I'm gonna be dropping a bunch of content. So if y'all can
Yeah,
help me build that up, you know what I mean? Like, let's get those subscribers up. And shit, I'm here for the long run. If you are, man, I appreciate you in advance. That's all.
I'm gonna cut to a couple commercials about D.A.S.H. Again, shout out L-BURNA for coming through. I'll cut
Thank
to
you.
these commercials and we'll be back. We about 2 hours now. LazyBone99.com. D.A.S.H. is coming July 3rd. We appreciate y'all. I'll be right back with you after this.
Your boy Lazy Bone, they call me the heart of it all. From Cleveland, I come from the heart of it all. Never deceiving, but daily believing. They gave me the reason I started it all. Went through the struggle, but I had a ball. It made me the man that I am, standing tall. I am what I am, with a plan for it all. Salute to the orange and the brown, I'm a dog. Pound for pound, look at me now. Heavy the head that be wearing the crown. Ain't nothing for nothing, gon' add up to nothing. So I'ma keep jumping, put on for the town.
Lay, let's get it in, nigga. We don't stop, nigga. Taking over the globe, nigga.
Body any record that my nigga H put me on. Body any record that my nigga Stu put me on. I can body any record that the Bone put me on. I can body anybody. I can body any record. I can body any record that my niggas put me on. I can body any record that my niggas put me on. I can body any record that my niggas put me on.
Man, my shit is way beforehand.
All right.
Okay.
We back. I still got Blaze with me. Fan fucking tastic, Blaze. It was really cool. I'm glad we put this together. Lippy was in the chat, and Lippy says something really dope. He said, this is the head of state right now. This is Layzie Bone and Bone Thugs and Harmony. This is Blaze and the Bone Cult. This is Cecil West and Beyond the Harmony. These are the type of collaborations that I think that have been, you know, kind of missing in our community. It's like one thing I will say in this community is it's like, and feels like since the beginning of time, it was like, even when I was a young man, it was like this website, you know, this is the one we fuck with, or this board, this is the one we fuck with. And it was like, you know, we weren't unified.
Right. Who's a bigger fan? Who's
I only fuck with this mess. And now we got it in the Facebook groups, right? Like everybody's part of the Facebook groups, but it's like, this is the one I post in, or, you know.
Right.
So this was a beautiful kind of moment to see like Bone Thugs and Harmony, the Bone Cult, Beyond the Harmony, all together. You know, we were missing BT&H board, but I'd love to get them involved too. You know, like we were just saying, this is us taking the steps forward to involve the Bone community in a way that literally has never happened, that you guys have been waiting for forever. If y'all can imagine it right now, then we're probably going to be able to bring it to life if it makes sense.
The thing is, I always, like, since I became since I connected with everybody, I wanted people to understand how powerful we are. You know, if we all move, like, we all know how the algorithm works, right? It's like enough people get behind something, it puts it in front of 100,000 more people, right? If we all moved at once on any release, whether it's a Layzie drop, whether it's a solo, a group, whatever, if we all move at once and we have a place where we all congregate and come together and say, okay, on this date, we're all gonna, Layzie, whoever is releasing this, we're all moving at once. It's going to put their shit in front of millions of people. Now imagine if we keep on doing that. It's the snowball effect. You know what I'm saying? The snowball starts going and it becomes bigger and bigger, and other people are going to adopt it. And I always believe Bone Thugs and Harmony had, how many fans, Cecil, do you think Bone had in 1997 when Art of War dropped?
Oh, bro, I wouldn't even want to make a guess at that, bro. Like,
it's a lot, right? Millions.
So many, crazy.
So there's over time, there, you know, of course, people have passed away, but there's also the ones who just got older. You know, they had responsibilities. But as we get older, we still want to feel that feeling again. And I truly believe that all of those people can be converted back if we can make them feel that way one more time. You know, they'll come back. And if we get that, along with what we already have, Bone Thugs and Harmony can be bigger than all these. They can be right there at Drake level. They can be right there at this level, because you might think it's a young man's sport or whatever, but there's still millions and millions of people from age 35 to 45, even 50, that listen to me. We all have ears. You know what I'm saying? We all love entertainment. And a lot of us, people who are 35 and up, don't want to hear that bullshit anyway. You know what I'm saying? So why not bring it back.
Yeah.
Even if it's just us, we are strong enough to put them exactly where they need to be.
Yeah, and I think, you know, as we look at it right now, because, you know, we've talked about 97, right? Obviously, the fans in that era, we're all grown up, late 30s, 40s, some of them in their 50s. It's a more mature moment for us, but it's cool because we've had all this time to like think about it as fans over like 30 years. Like, what is it that you would want? But this is what I'll say about that. For 30 years, I've watched on forums and Facebook and messages of they should do this and I want this. And so right now, a platform is being developed where that can really happen, but you got to get behind it. I don't want to hear anybody in a year complaining about what the fuck Layzie or anybody should be doing if we don't get behind this right here. Because, you know, like Burnham was saying, if we get behind this, if that snowball effect happens, if we can make it happen, like this little moment, y'all will look back on this live and go, bro, they weren't bullshitting. Like, this is crazy what's happening on this now. But y'all got to get behind it. It's not gonna be on it's not gonna be on July 3rd what it will be on July 3rd of 2027 if y'all get behind it. But you got to believe in it the way we believe in it. When Layzie told me this is what he wanted to do, I'm telling you, Blaze, he is laying this fucking out for me, right? He's like, this is what I want to do. Da 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 da. It's I got a store I want to do. He's laying this out for me, and I'm listening to him tell me the shit, and I'm just waiting for my moment to go. Hey, have you ever taught the Blaze before? I'm like, yeah, man, that's dope. Yeah. Oh, Burner, that's dope. Yeah, bro. And I'm just waiting for my moment to double dutch in and be like, have you taught the Blaze before? Right.
Yeah.
I knew that this was the right thing. And it wasn't, bro. And I told you this when we made the connection. It had nothing to do with, I know your skills are nasty, sure, but there's hundreds, thousands, millions of nasty web developers out there, stored, you know, graphic. It's an endless amount. But I knew, I was like, we need somebody that's gonna build this with it in their heart as a fan, that also knows that it's not just about pasting fucking the street sign on a fucking website and being like, look, I put East 99 on it. No, it's about really knowing what it should look like, sound like, feel like. And so I'm so happy that it came together, bro. Like when it came together, because there was a few days where we were trying to get you in connection with Layzie, and it was kind of like phone tag, and I was like, fuck, I hope this works out. But he was super busy at that time. And when it finally came together, bro, I was like, we're winning. It's on.
Yeah. And bro, you know, everybody, of course, you know, everybody wants the group. I also truly feel that this is the case study right here. Bone are businessmen. You know, if we can prove to them that this can be done independently, and this isn't to throw anybody under the bus, isn't to throw Greenback under the bus or anything, but artist to artist, businessman to businessman, it's about ownership. And if they all can see the power that they have, I've told Lay this. So these are my beliefs. I don't want to, this is coming from my mind. You know, he may feel the same way, but I don't want to be speaking for him. But, you know, Bone has the power to where, why do we need a publicist when they still have the connections with Drink Champs, with this person, that person. If Bone comes to the table, you think someone's going to say, no, we're great. So you have these connections. Why do you need a promoter? Why do you need a booking agent when you could go straight directly to the venue? I say, we're Bone Thugs and Harmony. Of course, you know who we are. We'll bring this amount of money. Now you have a bigger percentage that you're taking home as a group. And the promoter's happy too, because you've cut out a whole middleman. Shout out to all the promoters and all that. But again, this is about ownership, you know.
And it's got out of control too, you know, like that aspect of it. You got Live Nation, you got you got venues that can't survive. And you know, it's like, I don't want to knock that shit, but it's like, it's also, it's hurt the fan experience, it's hurt the artist experience. It's like, you know, having that ability right there for Bone to have the control of truly saying, we could book this tour and go direct to, in this case, instead of direct to consumer, we'll go direct to the venue, direct to the promoter. Let's, again, I don't want to be a hater, but let's fucking cut Live Nation out of this. Like, we got it like that. And you know, this is fan dependent, bro. This really, if there was ever a time, I know we're harping on this, but if there was ever a time for you guys to get behind some shit, bro, if Cecil West and Blaze are involved, you can believe that this is really, truly for the fucking fans, bro.
Yeah, bro. I don't, you know, we don't toot our own horns, but it's evident that we care. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I haven't listened, honestly, I haven't listened to music. Like, I don't really listen to music in months, and I do it for multiple reasons to not let anything like kind of influence me and stuff. But I also haven't been creating music like how I was. And since me and Lay linked up, I just had that just that burning passion again. You know what I'm saying? That feeling again. And it's like, it's because I'm passionate about them. You know what I'm saying? I'm passionate about seeing them successful, about selfishly feeling that feeling again. You know what I'm saying? I want to feel that feeling of a teenager again. You know what I'm saying? I that's what keeps me creative is being young, having an imagination that doesn't have any roadblocks and no walls, no ceilings. And that's what that gives me. So I want to feel that again. And me having that feeling, I know others want to feel it too. And this is gonna sound super corny, but I feel like it's making the world a better place. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we can get our endorphins, our serotonin going, I guarantee it's gonna, you know, the depressed thoughts, all of this stuff is out the door. I mean, of course, they'll seep in and come back here and there, but we can, you know, supplement it with that feeling. And, you know, getting out of desperation is another way to get out of that depression and things like that. Here's another opportunity to make money off something you love. Like, would you rather go door to door selling fucking Mary Kay or Bone Thugs and Harmony? What are you gonna talk about more? Yeah, way more to talk about with this shit.
Yeah. I think too, I don't know if this is something that you can implement once it starts to happen, but it would be cool if there was a way that people could show off, I've been here since day one, or I've been here for a year. Like, Beyond the Harmony fans, the ones in the chat, you'll see some of them have the Bone Thugs B by their name. And those are members of the Skull and Crossroads Society. And depending on what color that B is, will tell you how long they've been down with the Get Down.
That's dope.
So sometimes, you know, you'll see some of them in here that got like that red B, and you know they've been supporting a long time. So it'd be dope if we had something like that. Again, there's so many things, and this isn't a fucking record label. This isn't some entity controlling this. It's fucking Blaze, okay? So if you got an idea like that you love and it makes sense, and not everything's going to make sense. Not every fan thing makes sense, but a lot of them do. And if it makes sense, tell us.
Yeah.
We want to try to make it come true.
All of these things, the ideas that come to me isn't just like, oh, I have an idea. It's I'm in those groups looking at the negative and the positive.
Yeah.
And I'm taking the majority rules for the connection of, hey, I felt like that too. Like, yeah, okay, like we're right, you know? Yeah, we need a Bone Codex Anonymous. We get a chip every month.
I want to, before we wrap up, I saw a couple questions that pertain to you. I want to make sure that we get them answered. I saw somebody ask, it looked like they joined a little bit late. They asked, and they were asking you, did you produce the whole album?
No, I didn't produce anything on this album. I came in for the creation of the website, to, you know, getting the structure together. But me and Layzie are working right now. So you might have missed when Cecil played The Coolest. We're gonna have to do a replay, replay it back. But and the other record we got right now is crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Like it's coming. It's coming immediately after because we're working pretty fast.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, you see Lay's got an album coming out. It's already done. And he's saying, I've been locked in this fucking studio. Like I'm basically
He's actually
living here.
he's literally
Yeah.
in the studio.
Yeah. So, it's like I always feel good to say, Blaze is part of something because he's one of us. That's what I've said. He's one of us. And I put up a post. I don't know if you saw it, Blaze, but I was sitting back. You and I had hung up the phone, and I was sitting back, and I was like, bro, 8 years ago, Blaze and I, before Mantra, before Carbon Monoxide, it was just YNTG and Beyond the Harmony. And we sat back 8 years ago. We did an interview as just two fans. Your part of that had just started. Beyond the Harmony had just started. And we sat back as just two actual fans with no connection yet and had an interview and talked bone. 8 years later, not only are we like part of the culture, a big part of the culture, but right now we're helping shape the future of the culture. And that's crazy to me. And that is proof positive that we all, and that means everybody in the chat and everybody in the forums, we all love this culture so much that anybody can be part of it if you want to, and we want everybody to be. And that's why we're creating this thing, because this thing that Blaze and I feel right now, being part of this thing, we want y'all to feel that as well. And that's why this is really important, because 8 years ago we were just two guys on an interview talking bonus fans. That's
Hell yeah.
So
well, my phone said like 15%, but I do want to say I want to shout out somebody else. Our brother Raiden Rush.
Yeah, that was one of the questions.
Because I know everybody wants it, and fucking Raiden is a star. You know what I'm saying? But I was telling Layzie this. I'm like, if I was a record label and put money behind somebody, I'd put as artist wise, business wise, I'd put my money behind Raiden before myself because he has everything, the look, the whole vibe, but the work ethic, the creativity and the talent. But anyway, and besides that, he's just a solid dude.
The man.
I want everybody to please go give him some love. I want to put his business out there, but I want him to feel the love from the community. His mother passed away. I want everybody to give him some love because I know he definitely needs it, and let him know that we support him, we love him, and we want him back creating, because we come on, brother.
He was that guy at Beyond the Harmony weekend, bro. Pulled up and gave the fans more than they could have ever asked for that were there. Gave us a great interview. Raiden Rush is the man. People were asking there, hey, is Blaze and Raiden Rush? You know it, bro. I remember when it was like, hey, is Blaze and Excel Beats gonna do something? And it was like, done. Like Blaze was like, yeah, done. Let's make it happen, right? It's like, of course, you guys are gonna get it. This is the time of the fans. Yeah, man. Shout out to Excel.
Excel's a great person. I want to tell this story. I've never told this story. But Excel, I'm going to tell it because it's a great story. Because at first, I was like, man, fuck that guy, right? And I'm going to tell the story. So I'm working on the Busy album, and he's working with Bloodline Harmony. And, I guess Busy sending them the records for them to get on. And he says, yeah, this, what did he say? He said, what they're working on is like, it sounds like it's like DMX, but this is like, what is it? Basically calling my shit soft, right? He said this shit is too soft for what they're doing. And I was like, man, fuck this guy, right? And I think I told him this later on, but he ended up being he's just a great person. I think he might have just been poking at me or whatever, but it was no hard feelings, but we ended up being really close, and he's a great dude. But I thought that was a funny story.
Yeah, man. Excel's the man. John met Excel while he was out there. I see Brother Clay has been in the chat all night, and
Brother Clay.
John met Excel while he was out during Misery, and he was out there. So that's how that whole connection came together. I see Beyond Dion asking, how can you get the B by your name? Right on YouTube, you should see a link, a little button that says join. You can hit join, and you can join Skull and Crossroads Society right there. It's only $3 a month. It's a lot of love for Beyond the Harmony when you do that, or you can go over to beyondtheharmony.com and you can join like that.
Shout out Clay. He just dropped a single produced by me. I forgot the name, Clay, but I think you said something. Posted up in here. Shout out Jonathan Lippy, my guy. I keep on seeing you say stuff about Claude. We need to chop it up for a nerd talk.
Yeah.
And then we need to have a Beyond the Claude.
John just did a super chat. It's hilarious. He's super chatting himself, basically. He said, tell Blaze I still bump The World Belongs to Us.
Okay, hell yeah.
Yeah, he loves that fucking song, bro. He does. He really does. That's not even him blowing smoke. He really bumps the fuck out of that. So I think we touched on a lot. The mission was successful. When Blaze hit me up at midnight last night, I don't know if he thought that it was going to come together, but I told you, if I'm committed,
I had full trust in you.
I'm gonna make it happen. And literally everything y'all see, I was at work putting together the YouTube video so that there was a little bit of promo. The overlay you see, Blaze was fucking sending me. I'm like, I need this. So Blaze is trying to work on the store and sending me all the assets I need to make this beautiful overlay y'all see. Everything came together, but I'm happy to do it. I think we got it all, Blaze. Did we get it all?
Yeah. I mean, probably not. I could go on forever. But
most of it.
Yes.
LazyBone99.com. It's almost an hour and a half. Make sure you're part of the initial wave of fans that are going to help us make Bone Thugs and Harmony, Layzie Bone history. July 3rd, D.A.S.H drops first on the app before you're going to get it anywhere else. Don't be those fans. Don't just get the fucking app so you can leech it out to other places. Let's really give Burna the support.
Guys, please don't don't post it on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, not yet. You know what I mean? Like, and even like, you're not going to get paid that much. Like, what is it going to be? Pennies. Like, please, guys, like, let's hold on to this, and then eventually we can do what we want, what you're gonna do or whatever. But please show your support. Also, I wanna, not saying they're not confident, right? Of course they're confident with their achievements, but I really want I want them to see like, wow, like this, I have something to prove myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, Blaze was right. Like, I can do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want them to they'll never be cocky or be assholes, but I want them to have that when it comes to industry shit, I want them to sit at that table and nobody can take advantage. Like, no, I know what I did on my own, motherfucker. Like, I fucking did this on my own. I'm bringing you a community of fans, supporters, customers. Now the talk is different. You know what I'm saying? Instead of this money, you have to pay them 4 times, 10 times more because it's more valuable. So all of this, and because we own it, all of the analytics, everything, we can actually print it out and say, look at this.
Yeah, man.
We made $1 million in a year.
Yeah.
What now? No, we ain't taking that freaking $1 million for 5 years contract. No, we just made that in 6 months.
Yeah, this is ultra important that we don't just go and leech the music out of the app and just upload it to places and make it so you don't have to do the app. The app is going to be so cheap, like Blaze said, that it's like, it's more important. Y'all got to believe, like, when this isn't, and this isn't a knock at them, but this isn't Greenback, this isn't Ruthless, this isn't fucking Sony telling you this. This is Blaze and Cecil West, 2 of the biggest fans to deliver ever. We need you to believe the vision right now. We've talked about it. Brother Clay says, hit me up later, Blaze. I need your help with it. We pivoted the track Cecil knows what's going on. I do. He said, congratulations, D.A.S.H. We are about an hour and a half from LazyBone99.com dropping July 3rd. You can get your hands on D.A.S.H. Blaze, are you ready to be part of the most epic outro in Bone Thugs and Harmony podcasting? My name is Cecil West, Beyond the Harmony, BeyondTheHarmony.com, rocking with the Bone Colts one and only
Blaze.
Blizzy. And it's time.
Blizzy.
Feenics Ryzin, bring us on home.